What's going on, people? Today I'm reacting to the WWE, WWF Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan and his injuries. Let's get into one specific one on the recent Kurt Angle show that he cannot feel his legs. He can't feel any sensation at all in his legs and he has to walk on a crane. This is due to the brutal impact of wrestling and the multiple surgeries he's had on his lower back. So let's get straight into the injury and surgery breakdown. Brother! All the way back to February 2009, Hulk Hogan had a laser spine procedure where doctors burned away his nerve endings and bones to prevent Hulk Hogan from feeling pain. So what they done, got a laser, burned the bones and the nerve endings around it to stop him from feeling pain. Obviously, surgeries and procedures have been up to date now, so they wouldn't do that if that was the case now. But the reason why this is wrong is because at the moment Hulk Hogan can feel his bones, he can feel his muscles. He hasn't lost sensation anyway, he just particularly has pain. So why are you gonna get rid of his nerves, where if you get rid of his nerves, his muscles can't contract properly, therefore he's more prone to getting injured in the future. So that's why I don't agree with this particular surgery. Let's dive into the next surgery. In August 2009, he had another back surgery. So this was a laser surgery. After an episode of his daughter on his reality show, he was rushed to hospital where a neurosurgeon said he had serious problems with his spine. Hulk Hogan had laser surgery on his spine to reveal constant and crushing pain. He also experienced numbness in his leg and was unable to stand. Alright, now I get it. You're getting some numbness on one side of your leg. Again, you don't need this surgery at the moment. You only get surgery if you're getting symptoms of cauda equina, and that is spinal cord compression. Only requires surgery if you're getting numbness in both legs. You're getting numbness in your bowel, groin and genital regions. You're unable to control your bowels. You're unable to control your urine. You get the surgery then. When you got symptoms of cauda equina, that's when you get the surgery. If you got unsteady gait, unsteady walking, problem with your bladder, bowel, that's when you go to A&E. That's when you need to get the surgery. But at this point, you do not need the surgery. Surgery should be only done if you haven't tried conservative treatment yet. So that's physiotherapy. Let's get into the next surgery now after this. The next year, May 2010, he had another back surgery. And this was a 4-hour operation to remove bone spurs which had come loose from his spine, causing him extreme pain. The procedure went well and the 56-year-old grappler was able to leave hospital and return home to recover on the same day. This surgery, I understand. If you've got bony spurs, they may be pinching on a nerve and they may be causing some numbness, tingling, and they also may be causing some irritation to not contract the muscle properly. If you've got bony spurs, yeah, I understand. Next one, so from May 2010, he had another back surgery, another one. 4 back surgeries in the space of 2 years. It's not looking good. So this one, lumbar radiofrequency ablation, a procedure in which a probe is used to destroy nerve fibers and reduce pain sensation. They're just burning his nerves in his back. They're literally just burning them. You do not want to burn nerves and get rid of sensations that will stop pain. We need to implement pain from a physiotherapy point of view. You identify the pain. You educate the patient on why they are getting pain. You change their perception of pain. You see what is causing them pain, what is not causing them pain. Before going into surgery, this is not what you should do because the chances are surgery can go left. First, try conservative treatment and get 3-4 opinions before going into surgery. If you've got a tailorized rehabilitation plan, more chances from what Hulk Hogan is presented, you are going to recover conservatively. And if you are educated correctly, you are able to manage your pain when it comes. After his back surgery, after his radiofrequency ablation, September the 6th, 2010, Hulk Hogan, who had several back surgeries throughout the year, has had trouble for the past few days. Oh my days, so this is a day after his surgery. A day after his surgery. Had trouble for the past few days and woke up this morning unable to get out of bed. His girlfriend Jennifer called the ambulance where he was taken to the hospital. He put a video up on Twitter with him in the emergency room. Hogan, who is clearly medicated, recounts the events leading up to the hospital, telling his fans, "My back went into major spasm from my hip all the way down to the middle of my back, and it just totally overwhelmed me." Again, September 28th. On the same month, he had another back surgery. So on September 2010, he had another back surgery. How many has this guy had? 5 in the space of less than 2 years. And then he's got more and more and more. He had an electrical stimulator inserted into his back. He'll have an implant in his back where he'll get a remote control and he could adjust the electrical stimuli. So electrical implant into your back so that you can control your muscles to wake them up. I'm gonna get straight into it. This is one of the worst things you can do. You want to passively electrocute people's back muscles. That's going to make them even worse. You're not trying to actively contract a muscle, wake them up, get them stronger, get them more resilient. You're using an external stimuli, placing it in the back and pumping electricity to it like it's going to do something. Nah, sorry, I don't agree with that, guys. Let's move on to the next surgery. December the 21st, 2010, another back surgery, a 10-hour procedure to straighten his spine. Doctors did some fusion work and rebuilding and restructuring the surface of the spine. What is this operation? Is it that operation game? Again, straightening the spine. The spine is designed to have a curvature structure. The spine is designed to bend. If a spine is straight, it is unhealthy, okay? You're not gonna get a perfect spine. Everyone has a different spine and there's no way in hell everyone's spine is gonna be perfect. So a 10-hour procedure to straighten your spine. These are like comical surgeries, but I get it. Back in the day, there was no research on this. If you're a wrestler, you need to do everything possible in order to wrestle. And I think at this point, he was retired. He put in so much into this sport. So much into this sport. I think he even wanted to return for a grand entrance at WrestleMania, but with so many injuries, forget about the back one. He's got dental surgeries, back, knee, hip. 2013, another back surgery. I'm not even going to go into that one. November 2019, another back surgery. How many back surgeries is this guy getting? This one is a more recent procedure though, which is being used like today. So disc fusion. So when they're fusing the spinal discs together. This is occurring in recent surgeries. It happens in the UK. This is a procedure that takes place when conservative treatment isn't working. The reason Hulk Hogan got this disc fusion is because he wanted to participate in WrestleMania. It looks like the disc fusion didn't allow him to participate because he's had way too many surgeries, he's had way too many injuries, so it is not safe for him to participate. And I do feel for him because he's put a lot into this sport. The most recent injury he had is the one that just took it to a next level. On the Kurt Angle show, according to Kurt Angle, Hulk Hogan had recently undergone another back surgery where he had nerves cut from his back to relieve pain.
Hogan had his back surgery again. He had the nerves cut from his lower body. He can't feel his lower body. So he has to use his cane to walk around. I thought he was using the cane because he has pain in his back. He doesn't have any pain. He has nothing at all. He can't feel anything.
So the pain that he was getting a few years ago, he can't even feel that. The sensation in your legs. So if I'm touching my legs, I can feel my legs. He can't feel his legs at the moment. He's walking with a cane. He's got no feelings because his nerves have been cut due to a surgery error. The take-home point for this is that surgeries were big back in the day in order to wrestle, in order to perform, in order to get things done quick, sharp. But it's not the be-all end-all. Like, you should not have surgery straight away. I've got shoulder pain, I want to have surgery. No, that's not the case. You need to participate in conservative treatment first, physiotherapy, do a tailored rehabilitation program before doing all of this stuff, because surgeries can go wrong. As long as your red flags are clear, then you don't need to go down that surgical route. Take conservative treatment first, strengthen your muscles, build resilience, have adequate rest, have adequate nutrition, have adequate hydration. These are the key things that prevent injury and help with injury recovery. Let me know what other injuries, what other surgeries you want me to break down in the comments. Be sure to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Peace.